Hello, fifth graders. So I'm here today because I want to show you guys a little bit more about how to use Epic. We just started using Epic and I've been on it for about 3 hours today and I keep finding new things. So I just wanted to quickly show you some basics of using Epic and finding videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. And then I am going to go on to Epic just like I would if I were you guys. So what I always do is I just type Epic into Google and it's always the first link, getepic.com. So let's say I'm logging in. You want to go to the students tab because you're a student. And I'm going to type in my class code. Mrs. Visconti's class code is a little bit different, but she provided you with that. So you just type in either my class code or Mrs. Visconti's right here. You press go. So I like to compare Epic. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Netflix. I'm just going to use Abby Watson's account. I hope that's okay. So it reminds me a lot of Netflix because if you go through Netflix, you see your continue watching section right here. You see popular TV series and top picks, and it just really reminds me of it. They break it down by genre, award-winning books, top picks nonfiction, top picks nonfiction. It reminds me a lot of Netflix, just the setup of it. So you can search books in a lot of different ways. The first thing I suggest doing is just scrolling through your home page like I'm doing now. Scroll through, see what some recently added books are, see what everyone's reading, check out the top picks, just scroll through. Once you've kind of explored that a little bit, I'm going to show you some different ways to find books. First of all, if your teacher recommends you a book, so if I recommend you a book, or Mrs. Visconti, Ms. Tenney recommends you a book, it's going to go into your mailbox right here. So I recommended Abby a few books, so they went right into her mailbox here. She can choose to read them. She can click on the summary. She can click on it, read it, decide I like it or I don't like it. These are just recommendations. You don't have to read them. But anything from your teacher will come into your mailbox. That's the first thing. Okay, so another way to search for books. We do not have your reading levels in the system here. But everyone knows their own reading level. You can look up books that way, but you don't have to. You don't have to be picking just based on reading level. You can feel these books out and just see if they seem too hard, too easy. You know what a book feels like when it's just right. So if you go to the F&P tab right here, that is your reading level tab. So go to F&P, and you can adjust whatever reading level. There won't be anything in here for you. We put everyone in as fifth grade, so it'll automatically put you at T to V, but that's not necessarily your reading level. You can type in whatever you want. I suggest staying with T to V. You can go to W to Y, or you can put a whole band of letters in. So let's say I look at T to V. It'll give me all of these different reading options. It'll give you T. You can scroll through and see there's a ton. Some of these we read in class, actually. Mr. Popper's Penguins, you guys read for your One School, One Book. You can go through You, a ton. These look amazing. Basketball one right there, Swish. Science one, Green Energy. So you guys see how that works. If you search by level, it'll give you a whole band of books. Okay, another way you can search, there's a tab that says comics. So if you like comic books, that's where you can go. And a lot of the comic books will read to you. If you see any book that says read to you in the green on the bottom, it means that there's audio, which is really awesome. I still love being read to. And same thing, if you want books that read to you, you go to the Read to Me tab. And same thing, if you want books that'll read to you, also you can go to the audiobooks tab. So there's a ton of ways to get books read to you on here, which is amazing. Okay. Oh, I love this book. Okay, so other ways to search for books on here. If you go to the Epic homepage by clicking on this, unless that doesn't get me to open. Okay, so I went to Explore. Okay, here's another way to search. I went to the search bar right here. Bear with me, I'm also learning this. I went to the search bar here, so you can actually just type in a topic. Let's say I love cheerleading. I want to read about cheerleading. I could type in that subject to my search bar, and it'll bring me all different books about cheerleading. Here's the best part. Let's say I want to learn how to cheerlead. So I don't want to read a story about cheerleading. I want to know the facts about cheerleading. I can adjust this tab and change it to just nonfiction. I just want to know nonfiction cheerleading. That's it. And it'll adjust accordingly. Let's say you just want fiction. I don't know that there will be anything. So there is no fiction cheerleading. Let's say you wanted mystery. You could type in mystery. You could adjust fiction, nonfiction here as well. You could also adjust reading level. Let's say you want mystery, reading level T to V, fiction. And it'll give you all these options. So you're probably wondering, how did Miss Madison get to this page? Because I kind of just clicked and ended up here, so I'm going to show you again. All I did to get to this page, I'm going to go to Explore for a second. All I did to get to the page I was just on was I clicked here, and it brought me there. So let's say I would like to look up Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And then it shows you all of the books in this set reading level, which you don't have to keep a reading level in there. Within that reading level, fictional, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and similar books. Okay? Let's say you want to read something about soccer. You would just search soccer. Let's say I don't care if it's fictional or nonfiction. And I'm not going to adjust my reading level. It gives you all of these options about soccer, which is awesome. There are a ton of books all the way up to level Z, so there's a ton for everyone. If you want to see a collection of books, you want to see what they have where there's a ton of them, you could go to collections and it'll show you a ton. There's so much to see on this website. But those are just the basics on finding a good book. And that is it for today. I hope that that was helpful for you. Please let me know if you have any questions. All right, have a good one.